And that's when I hear her calling my name. Gypsy, help me.
So welcome back to my channel. We're about to talk about Gypsy Rose being released because it had the media, Twitter, also known as, are we calling it really X? In a tizzy. So let's get into it, y'all. I'm Denise Brady, and you know we talk about all things pop culture, things going on in the media. And so this week I really wanted to focus on this whole media spectacle and some of the implications of being released into this world of social media, all these things for someone who might still be mentally a child, okay? Now, if you don't know the story of Gypsy Rose, Google is your best friend. Everyone at this point should know something about what she did, conspired to do, was manipulated to do, whatever you think. You know, should she be in jail? Should she have been released? Should she have gone to jail in the first place? So many people are polarized about the consequences of her actions when all along she was an abused child. She went through Munchausen syndrome. For me as a therapist, I like to pull back the layers and look at how someone who has been released into a system, the world where we have so much consumerism, so much capitalism, so much in our hands, our phones, these mini computers. And so you have someone who has been in prison for so many years, okay? Now, you have to think about also the fact that when she went to jail, how old was she? Okay, because to me, I feel like she has always been a prisoner. Catch it. She has always been a prisoner, all right? From the time she was born into a system that was broken. Her mother had her own issues. Her mother's goal was to make this child the golden child of, you're going to get me attention. And so that's what she did. So for so long, I feel like she has not had her own life. Okay, she had that abuse, that system, that prisoner, however you want to look at it. And then she went to prison and was really shackled, okay? She was really a prisoner. So her whole entire life has been about being in jail or in some type of system that oppressed her. And so she gets out of prison, and like that, she's a star. Depending on how you look at it, because now everyone's yearning for that first interview, that book deal. And from the looks at it on her social media, she was doing it all on her own. She's not having a manager so far, not a PR person. She's running her own social media. And when I look at her, I think about the emotional, the wounds, the childhood trauma of this person. Now a woman out here with so much access, okay? And I think about how when people go through trauma, severe complex PTSD, because I'm sure that's what she has, is some severe complex PTSD, your brain sometimes stops growing at the age that that trauma happened. And for her, I'm thinking about the age that her trauma happened, multiple traumas at that point, and how is she emotionally attuned to be in this system, be in a world where social media rules everything, everybody wants something for you. My concern is, does she have the right people around her to help her navigate these systems and everybody wanting something from her? From a child, her mom wanted something for her. Who knows what she saw and went through when she was in prison, and now being out, the world once again wants something from her, okay? And I also don't think it was a good idea to be released into a marriage. You have been attached to something or someone your entire life, and to now be released and be attached once again to somebody, okay? And don't think that because of his looks, whatever you think about him, that he is not putting it down, because according to her, she's getting it on every day, and the D is D'ing, okay? She loves her husband, she loves her man, and I get all that, I really do. But give yourself some freedom, give yourself some time to get used to having some type of freedom. Work on the things that you went through, the things that you saw, experience. All of that trauma that's still in here is not going to be solved through money, through exposure, through a book deal, so many documentaries. Everybody wants a piece of her. And I'm wondering, does she have the boundaries, the tools? What kind of work has she really done on herself to make sure that she is ready for all this? Let me know your thoughts. Do you think that is too much too soon? Because she got out, she was on TikTok, and I know they got phones and stuff in prison, but the way she was just able to just like come into the system, come in to just get acclimated to everything so easy. She had the nails. She was on live. She had so many followers. The lashes, girl. She's like, I'm here and I have arrived. And I'm curious to see how the rest of this, you know, these 15 minutes, will it be 15 minutes? Will it be years? Because it's very interesting how certain people, once they're released, the media wants what they want and they spit you out. Okay. And having that attention so quick, and then having the media like either turn on you or realize, okay, we've gotten what we need from you. We don't need you anymore. You can go back to living over there in country town. We got what we needed. How will that also affect her mentally? People don't think about how much fame a person can receive, how that can be very detrimental so quick. People often talk about going viral, win the lottery, all of that media spectacle that has a mental health effect on you, and how after we hear about the people who win the lotto, who go viral, even now you hear people talking about how they're burnt out and tired of being on TikTok, all these influencers who rose up so quick, and nobody prepares you to go viral, and all the pressure of all those followers and all that stuff that happens to you, that you slowly start to come down and the balloon of it pops. Okay. I think that there needs to be some time to disappear from the cameras, the limelight, all that pressure. And I get it. She probably needs to make money. I don't know how much her husband might be making. I don't know how much she came out of prison with. I'm sure somebody already signed her to a book deal, so she got a couple of dollars. Okay. I'm sure, you know, the Today Show, Good Morning America, somebody already has signed the rights away for a documentary, even though there's so many documentaries about what she went through, about what she did. Lifetime got one, Hulu got one, Dateline did one, HBO Max. It's like, how can so many people say the same thing on different channels? But I guess we'll always have to wait and see how it goes. But mentally, I'm just like, her brain, I'm concerned about her mind and the trauma, the complex PTSD, and how has she worked on that? Because they say prison is all about rehabilitation, but is it really? Okay. Fame is a hell of a drug. Clout is a hell of a drug. Okay. Now, you can get addicted to that stuff and ruin your whole life. Okay. But let me know about your thoughts on Gypsy. Should she have been in prison for longer? Should she have even gone to prison? Okay. Do you think that is too much fame too soon? And have people really thought about the implications of her trauma and where she is mentally? Because mentally, even her voice sounds like a little girl. So I can only imagine mentally where she is. And is she really prepared for all that comes with her freedom, the need for capitalism, social media, profit? We can get into it, because you know we will. Like, subscribe, show your girl some love in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.